Hey, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? It is Saturday, and I thought it's beautiful outside. Let's go outside and walk, and hopefully, you guys are getting a good signal. Let me know if it starts to flake out on me. My name is Robin Heron, and I am your carnivorous grandma. Welcome to Carnivorous Grandma Speaks. Let's walk and talk. So, I have been a carnivore for 3 years, over 3 years. I started January 22nd. So it's been just over. We'll go ahead and go back towards the house so we can get a better signal. So we may not be able to walk and talk, but we can definitely chop it up because I got some stuff I need to talk to you guys about. And I thought, what better way than to do this during my regularly scheduled live stream Saturday evening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know where you're watching from down in the comments. And like I said, I'm going to go back towards the house because I want to make sure that we have a good, strong internet signal. So that sucks because I was ready to get my walk on. Anyway, again, my name is Robin Heron. So thank you for being here with me tonight. Let me know where you're watching from down in the comments. Let's talk about work travel. Okay, so I recently started a new role. And in that role, I am traveling. So, what is it? I have done a few series on how I eat when I'm traveling for work in the past. This job is no joke, y'all. I'm telling y'all. If you can't tell, I'm super super tired. I'm like almost at the end of my rope already just today, and so my Julia, my carniversary is February 22nd. So February 22nd, 2023 is when I started carnivore. So I've been carnivore for 3 full years and have no desire to go back to my old self and the old way that I was eating. So anyway, I got this new job, and it is a job where I'm going to be traveling a lot. So I'm going to be going to Wisconsin. And hello, baby Yoda. I love it. Baby Yoda 214. Thank you for popping in. So anyway, I flew out of Kalamazoo, Michigan, and flew to Wisconsin, and stayed at like a Hampton Inn. Now, typically when I travel, I like to stay in a hotel like a Residence Inn or something like that where you have a place to cook. Because I like to cook for myself. Because as you guys know, if you watch my channel, you know I am super sensitive to foods. Like, so many things give me trouble. It makes it very difficult for me to find things to eat when I'm on the road. So typically, I will stay in a place that has a kitchen, and I can cook my own food. I just go to the grocery store and I buy whatever I want to eat, and I cook that in my room. This time, and I'm going back again next week, I'm staying at a Hampton Inn. So, one thing that was really great is the place that I'm working has a cafeteria. In that cafeteria, they have 100% beef burger patties and bacon strips. So, I'm able to order myself, just a couple of, I ordered the burger. Yeah, the burger costs $13. So, and I'm getting a burger, one hamburger patty, right? Then I add another patty, and then I add the two strips of bacon. And it cost me about $15, $16 for two patties and two strips of bacon. That is crazy. Anyway, it's really it's doable for me because in that way I'm getting my meal. So I've been basically fasting till about what would be noon my time Eastern. Then I eat those two burger patties. The first night I was there, I didn't even have dinner. I was so tired. I'm telling y'all, they're running your girl. They are running your girl. You hear me? They are running me. So that first night, I was like, I didn't even eat dinner. I just went to bed. I had a meeting at like 11 o'clock p.m. After that 11 o'clock p.m. meeting, I just crashed. So I did do a couple days of like Buffalo Wild Wings. I know that I can eat that and I don't have any issues with it. So I ordered the Buffalo Wild Wings because they're cooked in beef tallow. So they cook their wings in beef tallow, and then also I get maybe a burger patty with that. So one night I got a burger patty with it. The other night I didn't. Let me tell you what kind of wings I get, you guys. They are lemon pepper, and then I get mild buffalo. So that is the two flavors that I can actually tolerate, and so that is what I get when I order from Buffalo Wild Wings. Then I order the burger, and then I take off all the stuff. So it just has burger patty and maybe bacon with it. And sometimes I'll get a side of mustard, but not always. Oh, I wanted to add too that when I have my burger patties at work, I add like pats of butter, those little squares of butter. I put that with it and add that on top of it to add that little additional fat. So I did that Buffalo Wild Wings a couple of days, and then I did order from Outback Steakhouse through Uber Eats or through DoorDash one night. And I wanted to have a steak because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm ready for a steak because like nothing really satisfies like a good old fashioned ribeye. Y'all carnivores know what I'm talking about. That beef is really satiating. So that night I wanted to have a steak, and I wanted to order it through DoorDash. And the problem with the DoorDash app is that it forces you to order the sides. So I felt really conflicted about ordering sides that I know that I'm not going to eat. Like, what do you order if you know you're not going to eat it? Somebody tell me. I thought about ordering a baked potato and just getting a plain potato and just throw that potato in the trash. Thought about that. I ended up ordering a salad without any dressing, and then I ordered a side of broccoli. I guess if I'm thinking from a cost perspective, maybe just two sides of broccoli would be really good. Y'all, let me know what you would do in my situation, where you're ordering on an app and it's forcing you to get the sides. Um, so I didn't really like that. So the second night I was thinking about getting a steak, and I just didn't do it because I felt so bad about ordering those sides and then not consuming them, not giving them to somebody, not doing anything with them. I just left them in the refrigerator at the hotel. So I kind of felt bad about that. And waste not, want not is what my grandmother used to always tell me. So I don't like the fact that I was wasting. So that next day when it was time to order dinner, I decided to just go ahead and go back to Buffalo Wild Wings through DoorDash, and I can eat all the food that they bring me and I don't have to waste any. So let me know. Drop a comment down there and let me know what you would do in my situation. If you were trying to order a steak and they force you to order the sides, what two sides would you order if you had to order them in order to get your steak? So anyway, yes, Julia, I got the new job, and I'm telling you, they're working your girl. They are working your girl. So the way this job works, it is a global program director role. So I work in IT, and basically we have a team that is offshore in India. And so at nighttime, I have to meet with that team and try to, do handoffs and stuff. And they got to work on the things that we need during the nighttime, and then I'll work on the things that they need during the daytime. So at 11 o'clock p.m., I'm on a meeting. And that is crazy. So I'm like, okay, can I take a nap in between? Well, no, because we don't sleep, we work. That's my new thing that I've been saying. I'm like, okay, we don't sleep, but we work. We just keep working all day long and all night long. So hopefully that will slow down at some point. But I've been on this role for since April 1st. So today I think is the 10th. So, just one full week. And there's lots and lots and lots to learn. So one thing that I did not do while I was traveling was eat anything in the airport, because I have struggled with airport food a lot of times. If I go and I'm in the airport, I typically will try to bring something with me, like maybe purse bacon or some cold burger patties or something like that that I can have while I'm in the airport. But this time I just didn't eat. So what had happened when I did things this way? So first of all, I'm eating like one meal or two meals a day. I'm not eating until like 12 o'clock. Well, it would be 12 o'clock Eastern time, my time. So I'm going all morning without eating. But I did have coffee. As you guys know, I do drink coffee. And and then I am, if I eat dinner, I'm eating something like chicken wings and a burger patty, or chicken wings by themselves, or just a steak, something like that. So what happened with the weight was I lost like 4 pounds this over this past week. And guess who touched their goal weight again today? That was super nice to get on the scale, once I got home and see that I had reached my goal weight, which is 135 pounds. So that's really cool. I just went shopping because I have been working remotely since 2020. So I have been working from home or working remote for several years, like for 6 years, I guess I would say. And now I got to go back into the office and I didn't have no clothes. So I had to go shopping and buy all these like business attire, because that's the expectation of me as a consultant, that I come in there looking, clean. So so I had gone shopping like last week. Well, not last week, week before, because I was gone this week. So I shopped and I bought clothes. Everything was fitting fine. And then when I get to this to the job site, it's like everything is too big already. All my pants are just hanging on me, and I'm just like, this is crazy. I just bought these clothes and I have to already buy new clothes. So today I was out shopping and I got new slacks, because I'm like, do we still call them slacks, y'all? I don't know what people today call pants, but we called them slacks when I was growing up. So I bought some new clothes today. Guess what size they are? Size 8. Size 8. So I haven't been a size 8 in a very long time. So it's really kind of interesting. So I guess I would say the main thing that I did to lose this weight, first, number one, is super high stress. Second thing is eating that one meal or two meals a day really, really consistently, like not deviating from that. No snacks, nothing like that. No pork rinds, no nothing. Not even like a whole bunch of bacon. Y'all know I love my bacon. And I can eat about 4, 5, 6 pieces of bacon, but I was limited to 2 pieces because that's all I could get on the burger. That's all I could order. So, it's just interesting. And another thing that I haven't been doing since I've been gone is eating a lot of fat. I have not incorporated very much additional fat. If anything, I'm having about 2 or 3 pats of butter with those burger patties on a daily basis. So, it's interesting that I, have lost weight this week, and those are the things that I did. One thing I can say about this week has been that I have been extremely, extremely, extremely tired. So the role that I've been in for the last 4 years, I knew it very well. I mean, I designed a system. I took a system that was already in place, and then I redesigned it, reimagined it, and with my team, and we put it into, an electronic system rather than Excel spreadsheets. So I knew that system really well, and it didn't take a lot of extra, like I didn't have to stay up all night doing it. I could work on it during the day, and that would be good. And I could go to work at 7:30, get off at 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. So the pace of this new job is like so, so different. It's very hectic, very high energy. And right now, just a lot to get my head around all of the things about it. So it's really fun, though. It's really fun. It's interesting, but I'm super super tired. So today, I'm like exhausted. And my husband and I went and had our headshots done today, and he's like, "You look tired." I said, "Well, let me put some eye makeup on and see if we can't get that resolved, because hopefully the pictures look good. So you guys will get a chance to see that. I will post one of those pictures up in my what do you call that, community tab. I'll post it up in my community tab so you guys can get a chance to see those photos that we took today. And we did headshots because, of course, with the new role, we need to have a headshot that goes into your image on all of the websites and all of the things. And then I did do a set of headshots in my Carnivorous Grandma t-shirt. You guys, I'm coming. I'm gonna have a new logo pretty soon. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. Please, when you see it, give me your feedback and let me know what you think. We've been working on it for about maybe 3 months, so I'm super excited about it, and it's going to be coming out soon. And you guys can see that. You'll be able to see it on here. You'll be able to see it on my website. And so I'm super excited about that. That is something that I really wanted to do. I like the logo that I had. It's something that I kind of designed on my own, but I got a guy that my husband's cousin, who is a graphic designer. And so he has designed me a logo, and I'm super, super excited about it. It's funny when you're going into trying to determine what your logo should look like, all of the different factors that go into that. I thought that I wanted one thing. I thought, you guys know that I love that cougar. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see in my banner, it has a cougar in there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I want this cougar in there. Let's put a cougar. Let's put some meat. Let's do this, do that. I had all these ideas about what a logo should look like. And what he came up with it is so different from what I actually thought I wanted, but I absolutely love it. So I'll be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So that's really awesome. And what else is going on? I got home and everybody was in one piece. Y'all know I got my 5 grandkids and my daughter here with us. And so I came in and hit the ground running, trying to help them as much as I can before I get back on the road tomorrow night. So I'll be gone for another week. And I'm looking forward to getting back next Friday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back next Friday. So I don't know how often I'll be traveling, but if I go, I'm like, maybe I should do some Carnivorous Grandma on the roads so that you guys can see how things are going and what's happening as I'm on the road. Hey, Christy, so glad that you are here. Thank you for popping in. Just kind of doing a quick little, I was going to do a walk and talk, but my internet would not allow it. So I'm like, okay, let's just stand here on my back deck and we'll have a stand and talk outside. It's beautiful out today. The weather is pretty nice. As you can see, I have a little jacket on, but I've also got on shorts. So we're going to go take a walk pretty soon. I can say that out here, we are seeing the animals show back up. I mean, the birds and stuff, I heard them all squawking and stuff this morning, chirping this morning and making all kinds of racket outside. And then, of course, the lake. Let's see if I can show you guys the lake behind me. So hopefully you guys can see that. There's a lake back there. And on the lake, we have swans and geese. And, of course, the geese are nesting. And so there's all that action going on. So it's going to be time for doing walk and talks and getting out here. You know, I usually do during the warmer weather period, I usually do a daily update where we talk about like what we ate. We talk about what's going on for the day and all that stuff. So I need to know from you guys if that's something that you want to see come back this year, that we do that daily update. And remember, those videos are uncut. So you get what you get and don't pitch a fit. You get what you get and don't pitch a fit, because I don't have the bandwidth to do a bunch of editing. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing come back to the channel for this springtime weather. One thing I will say is that I found myself this week in my workshop sitting a lot of time. Like when I looked at my step counts at the end of the day, I was getting about less than 3,000 steps in a whole entire day. And that is insane. That is so crazy. I find myself just sitting, but what I would do is I'll walk up the stairs, up 3 flights, and then when I'm going out, I walk down. But during the day, we are just sitting heads down in this room working all day long. I thought, well, let me be a little intentional and get outside and walk. It was super cold this week here in Michigan and here over there in Wisconsin. It was very cold. So I didn't want to go outside and walk. And there, I didn't really know, like, where can I go to walk and all of that stuff. So I ended up getting very few steps during the day. And so I really kind of felt that even though I ended up losing 4 pounds over the last week, I still didn't get very much movement. So my thinking on this next week, I got to be more intentional about like getting out. So sometimes, they're like, come on, let's go get lunch. And I'm going to get lunch with them instead of going out and taking a 15-minute or 20-minute walk. And so that's something that I really want to focus on this week is making sure that I get some more steps. Because as you know, I'm used to getting at least about not between 9 and 15,000 steps a day. And so, I feel like if you don't use it, you kind of lose it, and it's really easy to become sedentary again. Um, so this week I'm going to be thinking about that and working on that, trying to see if I can get my step counts up again. Christy, I know that you're sprinting because we talked about that on Thursday. So, sprinting could be a thing. Y'all know I got the Peloton downstairs and I can sprint on that, and I have not gotten on the Peloton in probably a year. So that's a doggone shame. I got a Peloton, I got a treadmill, I have like a regular bike thing, weight bench. I got a whole gym downstairs, and it's all downstairs with clothes on it probably. Grandkids' clothes. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and give you guys the update, let you know what's been going on with me, particularly with this new job and the travel schedule and how I'm eating while I'm traveling. I am staying carnivore, you guys. Let me tell you about today's meal. I do want to tell you a little bit about today's meal because I'm a little concerned about it and I'm not sure what's going to happen. So my husband and I went out to lunch, didn't have breakfast, but we went out to lunch at this new Mexican restaurant. And when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I usually order the fajitas. And I ordered them without any vegetables, none of the stuff with it, right? Just meat. And then I'll order extra meat with it. So I ordered that, but when the meat came, it was seasoned. So it tasted really good, but I'm like, what seasonings is it? It didn't taste like pepper. So I'm really hoping that maybe I won't have a reaction to those seasonings. Some seasonings I can tolerate. Like I know that I can use garlic powder. I can use a little onion powder. I can use my Redmond's real salt, which has a variety of different seasonings in it, but it's all organic and clean, sort of. So we'll see. I'll wake up in the morning, and if I'm going to have a reaction, I'll wake up with itchy hands. That's pretty much what it does, is those hands start itching. And then also my rings spin around all the time. They just kind of spin because my fingers are skinny. So if I wake up with my fingers swollen and my rings are not spinning, I know that meat gave me an issue. So, but I did have shrimp and beef, fajita meat, and it was really good. But I'm like, let's see what happens. I risked it today. I'm praying also that I don't wake up with itchy hands. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Christy's saying, yes, it's good to be sprinting, but man, I sure am starting over. I didn't use it, so I lost it. That's exactly right. So, going from 14,400 steps a day, over the last couple of months, I've been down around 8,000, 9,000. And then this last week, only 3,000. I'm like, oh no, I can't can't let this be who I am. I got to get back together. I got to get back together. I got to move it so I don't lose it. So anyway, you guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover tonight. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. How's the weather where you are? Is it getting warm? I mean, I know Christy lives in California, so but is it getting hot out there? And what is going on with your weather? Our weather is finally warming up. I mean, literally, I'm out here. I'm out here in shorts, so that's really good. And we are going to go take a walk, so I'm glad about that. I thought about going to bed because I'm crashing. I'm crashing out, but I want to kind of spend some time with the family, spend some time with my grandkids. We're going to go take a walk and stuff. So I am going to go ahead and go do that. And then I will go to bed and then I will crash out. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend this weekend. I'll be back Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time with G Brown. And we're going to be here for Hey Sister Girl. So I hope to see you there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button? And I would love to have you over here. And then also, I'll be back next Saturday for another Carnivorous Grandma Speaks. We might get in the kitchen and do some cooking, you guys. So that's something that I'm thinking about and pondering. I want to do walk and talks, but let me see what I can do. I need to get a mobile hotspot so that I can walk around and still have good Wi-Fi signal. And but anyway, I'm going to see you guys next weekend. I'll see you guys Monday night. Then I'll see you guys next weekend. All right, everybody. Have a good one. See you next time.